Okay guys, I hear that a super uber Easter egg happens. If you hit random and end up landing on the Lost, you get a bonus power and you have a guaranteed win. Guess it's not gonna happen now because we got Magdalene. Oh well, maybe if I landed on the Lost I would have had a lot more success. But it would actually be imperative and useless to play as the Lost right now, because I can't get to the second floor. Therefore, playing as the Lost is useless to get stuff done in the minimum amount of runs possible. Therefore, by a process of elimination, life is horrible for the Lost. Here's the topic, /rating, like some more. Roads to the negative / Polaroid, if needed be. In the last episode, Azazel pretty much beats us some things because thank you, random luck. And in this episode, we have the Harlequin Baby, which is fine. See, Harlequin Baby's alright. She shoots in two different directions, so essentially you have some form of triple shot right in front of you. But it's kind of angled, so you don't necessarily have that type of power. But it's at least something for Magdalene, because, well, she does start off with a lot of a lot of health, but she has not that much strength to carry her way through the end of the levels. In fact, she's very slow, and I have to keep reiterating this, she is slow. In fact, her speed is quite low compared to the other characters. In fact, the only other time you get a character that's slower is if you have a really bad roll of Eden. That's the only other time. Trust me, that happens. And just in case you guys didn't know, if you're playing as Eden and you want to try and soft reset because you don't like the run you're in, game just allows you to do that on PC because, well, you'll be wasting Eden tokens if you do that anyway. Therefore, to make it so that you are just that little more easy off to do so, just live with what you've got, and don't just keep exiting and re-entering a run as Eden, just so you can get that one run that's useful to you. Hey, when I first unlocked Godhead on the PS Vita version, I went as a run of Eden, and the first run I got was a Godhead run, which is insane. I think I got Godhead and something else, but I can't remember what the other item was, so apologies to that. I think I actually made a Reddit post about it. Got a couple of comments, but, you know, they were just random stuff because someone apparently didn't unlock the characters. Or the Godhead at all. So, hey, it's fine. Blah! Shut up, honk, with your laser breath and your stuff. I don't even remember the last time I actually played Isaac on the PC because I have been doing this. Because I need to do this, because I have stuff I haven't unlocked yet. Rotten meat, HP Apu. I guess so. That's a something-oo. A HP. No, that's stupid. Let's just continue on. Basement 2. Okay, but you can deal with it in some way, shape, or form, I guess. Anyways, let me reiterate something that happened a while back, and I was talking about this during Road to 8 Lives 4. It turns out that there was a YouTube glitch which caused some people who were inactive in terms of their YouTube uploads and whatnot to be unsubscribed from certain people. Therefore, some of the bigger named YouTubers lost a couple thousand. I, after this happened, and after I found out about this, lost only 2. Because, well, I can't even lose a couple thousand. Case in point. But it's kind of amusing because as soon as I started talking about that and upload it, it was just a while before it actually had to be uploaded and edited and stuff. And then I was just like, hey, let's just take that away from you because YouTube glitch. Thanks guys, you're making things a lot more efficient. And by that I mean I'm just stuck here at 46 subscribers because why not? Hooray. I mean, I was actually pretty happy when we having like 48 subscribers. I was just like, yeah, this is cool. And now I realize how much of a dweeb I sound by saying that. But it doesn't matter. If for something that's just a complete hobby, and just doing this because I want to, and there's nothing that I could do with my life, sorry, I am very sad. But if it's something that I can do just as a hobby, and I'm surprised I actually got enough stuff like that, responses and stuff, I'm surprised actually, because of all the stuff I get. In fact, the two most popular videos on my channel, they have different ways of being monuments to my channel, to be honest, if that makes any sense to you. What I'm saying is, the video that's only been up for 7 weeks by now has done as well as the video that's been up for 4 years. And the video that's been up for 4 years has kind of lost views now. So that says some stuff. Not strong stuff, but stuff altogether. Now, Leech, please suck on the blood of the Monstro, because if you do that, we may be able to gain some health. And we don't want to lose any health here, because we want to get the Devil Room going. And because we have 5 health, it'll be much useful. Oh my god, what if Brimstone appears? Oh, things that you think about. Oh great, not now. I've got an itchy nose. Not now! Life is not cool. But anyway, here is Monstro 2. Well, technically it's Monstro in Basement 2. So it could be Monstro 2, but it's just Monstro now and not Monstro 2, because Monstro 2 would be a lot worse to fight. Especially alongside Gish. God, it's horrible. Let's just pick up the experimental treatment. +1? No, I'm fine. I keep my health. Death Size! Yeah! Now it's time to get the item that I love oh so much. Penetrative shot and damage up. Scythes! It's so... I love this item so much. In fact, the only item I liked more than this, back when Rebirth was still a thing, was Abaddon. And Abaddon is still kick-ass. God, Abaddon is so cool. I like its concept because, well, first off, all it does, realistically, is just get rid of all of your human hearts, and gives you 6 devil hearts, which is incredibly useful for people like the Blue Baby. And, to a lesser extent, someone like Azazel himself. But what the point I'm trying to make here is, if you were to, say, have Abaddon going into something, and you just kind of picked it up, it would be useful. Anyways, I have very low range on Magdalene, thank you very much. And also, I like to thank the Academy for getting me that pill that made my tears go down. In fact, would that perhaps be an antidepressant? Am I getting too far with this? Also, this Death's Touch has made it so that it's Death with a wig. A very poorly drawn wig on the character. Thank you, Leech, for healing me that little health bit. One thing I want in life. It's just someone healing me. That's a lot of money. In fact, I could possibly buy stuff in the store, provided it's open, and provided I have a key for it. Yeah. Magdalene, don't fall through with your speed right now. I didn't know what was happening. I wish I knew what was happening. But thank God for Leech, because thankfully that state into the mush helps and counts towards gaining health. He's great. He's great. Eat him. Thanks. The world. Let's going that way. So we'll take the opposite path and go that way. Yeah, I see. What voice are you even trying to go for? Are you going for like a Skeletor, or are you trying to go for something else? I don't want to get hit by one of you champion enemies, because that's not going to be useful at all to me and my life. How many goddamn times have I said the word useful in these 3 collective episodes? If you want to know, and you know what, as an in-joke, I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to count them in post. The useful counter. That one doesn't count. Ironic as that seems. Something that counts doesn't count? I don't know. Anyways, here's just a note for future me. And I'll even write it down on my hand right now. Next time we get to an intermission, I'm gonna get a pen that I have literally right beside me and write like a little line just to remember that you got a counter to do on these 3 videos of Isaac that I've recorded. Count the number of usefuls. That doesn't count. Well, usefuls in context. And count them through the episodes of Road to the Negative, Road to the Negative, this one and the previous one, and the Suicide King video. Those two videos, well, those 3 videos I need to count how many times I said useful in context. Because it's gonna be fun to check out anyway. I'm gonna sift through all the footage. It'll be fun to watch as well, because I won't have anything better to do. It's not like I have things to watch on Netflix or anything. I mean, I do. There's some stuff I still haven't seen. I need to still watch Pulp Fiction, goddammit. It's 2016 and I still haven't watched Pulp Fiction. I'm not like a 2-year-old kid who doesn't know what good taste in movies are. I'm not a 7-year-old who plays Call of Duty and thinks there is nothing better than said game. I am not a 12-year-old who thinks that the 90s were the shit. I am a strong, independent 16-year-old who revels in the glory of the past days because I never got to. Proptosis! Okay, now I have giant size. I guess this is how we're gonna deal with things now. Enough of that rant, by the way. I guess that was a rant that will go down in history as, well, why is this even going down in history? That's what's gonna go down as. Let's just keep moving on. Let's just keep going. What the proptosis going on? I'm consciously trying to think of trying to not think about the counter retroactively, but then still trying not to say useful in that sense, because I don't know. I think it's because of my chillax mood right now that I'm just letting things take its own path. I mean, if something happens, I don't care. It happened, and I let it happen. What's this? A key? Let's go down and see. What's in the shop, my friend? Is it greed? No? Okay. This looks interesting. Okay, I'm fine with that. Pick up some extra hearts we have lying around. I need to go back to that area anyway. There's a secret room I want to go to. Let's visit the place. I don't care that Magdalene hasn't finished the boss rush room. I have more than enough time to do that on my own merits. Because, fun fact, I have more chance to do anything. The minimum amount of time it can take, the minimum amount of runs for each character is 2. And when Afterbirth came out, it was bumped up to 3 for the minimum amount of runs. Because things are normal in Rebirth. You could just go ahead and beat not only the Mom's Heart and the boss rush to get 2 completion marks. Then you have a choice of going to either the Cathedral or Sheol, which get the other 2 completion marks, which that'll be 2 runs to get all those, which will equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 marks. And once you do that, you can also have the chance to defeat Mega Satan. It won't be marked, but it will be in Afterbirth. And if you don't get that on 2 of the runs, you can still go for a 3rd run, and then get the Hush done. So you can have that 3rd run if you so desire. You can get the Hush along with Mega Satan done in 1 run. And then you need to do a whole separate run for Greed mode, which is a separate mode entirely, and you always get the hard mode completion mark on it, so you'll be fine. So here's Gertie. Likes to shoot shots at you. Kind of unpredictable at times, but manageable to say the least. Let's get to things. Oh, I need tears up because God. Thank you, pills, for doing things to me. Where's my pen? I need to write that down. I need to make that mark on my hand. There, I don't even know what I drew. I'm not sure what I drew at all because I don't know. Curse the blind, I don't care. Wait a minute. What does Magdalene even look like right now? What is that? Okay. Let's just keep going. How tears am I? Quite tears. Thanks for asking. And also, thanks to the powers that be, I have Bloodsucker healing me up, so I can retroactively hold on to more health when time becomes. I have actually not seen this room. This is pretty neat. It's like one of the other normal rooms, just bumped up to 2. Plus mushrooms, but, you know, that's a bit of a twist on the old formula. I mean, since mushrooms, where they become important. Fish head, it stinks. Pretty much a trinket mulligan. In case you wanted to know. These guys can go blow up somewhere else and not in my face. Because if they were to blow up in my face, I would end up with a bunch of shrapnel, ruining my facial features. And I need this face to speak. Well, you need mouth and vocal cords and an opinion. But then again, all opinions aren't necessarily the greatest thing in the world. Let's just keep going and not talk about important stuff like ecology and social economics and gout. The important stuff. Let's just ignore all that and think of the important stuff, like, why does Magdalene even look like this? In fact, why is a good question altogether. It's actually a letter, but why does it even happen? Ah, what's here? More Curse of the Blind stuff. Halo flies. I guess it will pass. It's not necessarily the worst thing I encountered in my travels, but it can be the greatest. There are better items out there. There's a Dr. Fetus I've unlocked. That's pretty neat. And that's a burp that made me taste back memories of dinner past. Oh, come on. You guys have had those burps, right? Where you burp and you taste the food that you just ate. It happens way too frequently for people to just forget about it, right? Because I just had that's what's going to be called, a taste memory. If it doesn't already happen or have a definition, I'm just going to call it a taste memory. Because it's going to remind me of things that I previously ate. Screw! More tears up. I'm fine with that. Krampus. Krampus, what are you doing here? May you perhaps give me a lump of coal to balance out proptosis, to do normal damage throughout an entire area? Or they had a Krampus, you know what, it was fine. Whatever you gotta deal with. And thank God that the heart jar is smart enough to take in the half heart. After filling yourself up with one whole heart, you have a half heart. Swallow. Got this one, I have to drink of foods. So I had no hands on the controller. That wasn't danger. A chest! Oh, I'm fine with this. I'm fine with this. Let's keep going. Yeah. Oh man, Tammy's head. I think just the way that Tammy's head works is amazing. Because it's a very interesting item. You have stuff like that happen, depending on your synergies. But I'm just going to say this because it was already buried in the list of requests for items in Afterbirth Plus. But I suggested a familiar just called Little Tammy, which made it so that it would fire randomly, but every now and then you would get a shot that would just fire 10 tears, similar to yours. It would be the same power as you, and it would have the same attributes and whatnot, but it would just work like just normal Tammy. I was about to say Brim Tammy. And because that's the most infamous version of Tammy synergies nowadays. Also, I have half my health, so that's great. Oh, I was gonna let the bleach... The bleach... I was gonna let the leech get that done. What am I doing leaving now? I haven't even found the item room. I don't know what made me think, hey, let's go to the boss now. You're fine. Fight the boss now. I was just thinking about random other stuff, and it just came into my mind, and I decided to go ahead and do it. Don't know why. Alright. I don't even want that heart, because there's a whole heart up here by the jar, I noticed for sure. In fact, I wasted that half heart. Yay! Get out of here. Skidoodle, please. Oh man, look at these tears. In fact, I find it entertaining to have this along with everyone's favorite soy milk. Get out of here, everyone. Thank you. That helps. It really does help. Brim Tammy. Why am I saying Brim Tammy? I swear, it's the only thing that you really don't want to say in this situation. Would you lost it? My God, let's give money to the poor. Silly beggar, what are you wanting to do with my life? I give you pennies and you give me nothing? You give me bams? Like I need bams. That's what I need. I need dessert. It's gonna be alright, everyone. Alright. Pennies to donate to the store when found. All that which I need now. In fact, screw the shop. I've got the virus, and I'm okay with that. Pretty much fine. I don't even remember I picked up the pill bag. I must have left the pill bag at some point. In fact, I could check, but that might take a while anyway, so let's just go down to the next floor. Not like we're gonna find the boss and get to the boss rush or anything. That's impractical, and not useful to my age. And by age, I mean usefulness, anyway. Let's just transfer ourselves down. Hooray. You know, looking at this pixelation, I'm pretty sure I've already mentioned this at some point. But I think it was when I was playing the early versions of the Vita version of... Well, yeah, if that makes any sense. The early PS Vita versions of Rebirth, where the system apparently couldn't handle this transition. So it was just the fade to black whenever you change floors. And I remember playing it, I was thinking, there's something off about this. I didn't know what it was, I couldn't put my finger on it. But then I did find out what it was, and it's just like, wait, there is no fade like this. It's a shame, because that's my favorite part, the little pixelated fade. How? I don't think I have spectral stuff. No, I don't. So how did I manage to break that thing? How did I break the fire up? Please let me know in a comment. Sealed off and broken in incomprehensible gibberish. So for me to find somewhere on the internet. What's this pill? Yeah, I'm fine with the dirt pill. At least it's not something devastating like bad trip. Because that would just eliminate my chances of getting the Satan. Because I need Satan in my life. No, I don't. That's stupid. Let's just, bury hand up. My hand, I mean heart mask. Mask of infamy. That's what it is. Hey, a broken stopwatch. I'll donate to the machine to make you feel better. Shame I took all my money, and now the stupid thing won't work. I can't shake the machine to, like, get the money back down. Can't save any more monies that I already have. Hey, thanks, virus! Thanks, mask! Mask! I will shoot you in the foot. You don't have a foot because you're a mask, I know this. But there's more to it than meets the eye. It involves dropped frame rates, I guess. Everything good. I'm fine with this. I'm okay, I'm okay. Daddy Longlegs, Daddy's love, Daddy loves me. Now I'm gonna have to be followed by a spider. I don't remember what happens if you bring Daddy Longlegs into a fight with, you know, Triachnid or Daddy Longlegs. Does he just stamp on himself? It's like, dude, kamikaze! Somehow. But hey, as you can see, it's a very useful item. I was thinking about saying it, and went ahead and said it anyway. Oh, it's this mom. I love this mom so much. The constant foot-stomping mom. My favorite mother to fight. Of all the instances of mom to fight, the constant stepping is the favorite one. Graph humans. Speed and damage up. Graph humans. Alright, let's just, Oh man, that monk is really good. In fact, it says LI. Cool. Wait, I don't have to lie, do I? To keep it there. Because of darkness. Oh no! I guess that works. Some degree, I guess. As long as these guys get out of my way and don't end up stabbing my partner here, Mr. Leech. Ah, yes, that's right, the Leech! I can still heal. Good. Good. Yes. Yeah. And thanks to Tammy here, we'll be getting through these rooms. Oh, yeah, like I said, thanks to Tammy. Good God. If I were to take a lot of damage, I would say bad luck. Tough Timmies. Why Timmy? I don't know. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Also, fun fact, if you walk into one of those mom's hands after it's been laid down, it's just like on the floor, it will still take you back. Trust me, I've had it happen to me. It's not fun in the slightest. Key I can't get. Yeah, I've already got 7. Why do I need keys anyway? I don't. That's the whole point of my situation. In fact, I've had the leech do nothing for me because Tammy's head is doing a pretty bang-up job with protecting me. And like I said before, those flies that shoot off in the 4 directions can be a bit lethal, because when they do whole hearts of damage, they could end up killing your whole run. In more ways than one. Get out of here, scoundrel. Oh, okay. Also, it gets to the point where those giant scythes are ending up making the host heads or whatever the face that is. It's not a nice face anyway, because you know it just doesn't work that way. Yeah, got an itchy nose. Thanks for that. Thanks, life. You're being an asshole right now. I'm just going to continue on funnily. Hey guys, remember the time when I was just like, I will not swear strongly to keep my channel PG, and then I decided, hey, let's do Family Guy Back to the Multiverse, and still not swear as much. So now I was just like, we're in the middle of Borderlands, might as well go ahead and do some stuff like that. Then there was some things going on during Banjo-Kazooie, I guess. Which, my god, that series. And then we had 3 years gap with Galaxy 2, and it was just like, hey, alright, cool with that, let's just keep going. Retroactively, of course. We have full health. I'm not going for you, you're a trip. Oh look, it's death. It's the size that I saw from the guy. What's in this room? What do you want from me? I'll take it. Yeah, I'll take it. Yeah. Because, well, the way things are going, the only time I'll need health is if I'm truly in danger. And if I'm truly in danger, then Grim Tammy's going to help me out through the rooms and spawn the items luckily and fastly as possible. Utero too. I mean, it's womb and utero. Polycephalus! Goodbye. Man, now I know the guy's name. I'm going to keep saying that because he's possibly the most common mini-boss I've ever fought in Rebirth. Just because Polycephalus. Because I don't know why. He's just there all the time. Yay, coinage. So if you don't quite rightly recall what Dark Bum used to be, well, he is useful. Very useful. To the point where it just ends up being OP. And as everyone knows, OP is a faggot. Anyways, what Dark Bum does is he will take hearts and spawn them into soul hearts. Therefore, if you were to find, say, a secret room... Oh, I was hoping for a Q in the secret room. If you were to find a secret room that was filled with a bunch of hearts, a bunch of red hearts, mind you, you could possibly have the chance of gaining a bunch of soul hearts afterwards, or doing so. Oh man, did you see all that health go down? You didn't, of course, because it never happened. Thanks game, thanks game, thanks. I love you for what you are. In fact, you are so lovely. I would like to fight you IRL again. Let's just go down to Sheol. We need to unlock that stuff in Sheol. Has Magdalene even been to Sheol before? Has the darkness in Sheol? What a fitting place. So here's what I'm going to do first. He's stuck in that middle platform, unable to move. So I'm going to blow his shit up right there. And get a heart that I can't even reach. Hooray. And blow some more of this shit up, because they need a lot. More keys, stuff to grab. Thank you, Dark Bum, for being there. Fallen. That doesn't work. I intended it to. Surprise, I'm still alive. Okay, just a simple procedure involving... Okay. I'm surprised that worked as well as it did. I really have a good power. Yeah. Good thing I reacted. What's this? Full health? Okay, I could have used that later on, but I don't know what it is, so I'm fine without it. Let us go ahead and beat Satan. Right, Jack? Just do this for me, Your Honor. Wait for this, blow him up. Using this. Oh, that didn't do anything. I'm fine with that. It does do some damage to both of them. As long as that guy gets out. I am going to defend my life and courage by doing this. Actually, fire razor right in front of him. But by doing this, I'll be getting his health down just a little bit. You see, just a little bit. And then during this last phase is when I'm going to be executing my tanning foot. Yeah! That's how you do it. And guess what, fellows? Guess what, fellows? You see what this is? You see what this is? Right now, right now, right now! It's an ending. But more importantly, the guardian angel and the negative. Well, first the guardian angel is for Magdalene because I haven't been there. And second off, I need to unlock the Polaroid next. Oh, let's see what we got, let's see what we got. Why I turned it? I don't know. Polaroid's probably gonna get locked off camera because it's gonna take a while. I mean, but I got the negative, so that's fine. I'll be able to actually go to one side of the run with the Lost. So let's take a look at those quick stats around on all the characters that I have in this version. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, all 11. That's fun. That's fine. I'm getting aim time 15. Man, I have 81 on my PC version. I'm pretty sure. Anyway, that's it for the road to the negative, because I'm pretty sure the negative has already been obtained. And I'm surprised that I've gotten so much stuff out of the Road 2 series. It was just for one thing originally. Just one thing, and that was Spelunky. What else am I going to do with Road to the series? Well, the series of Road 2s, because I don't think I have anything in store that would be useful for Road 2 series. In fact, if I need to unlock something off screen, I'll probably have to have one of those. But I don't know what yet. Is there anything for my series? Technically, that bonus Borderlands with the person, Vernon64. No, not him. Not him. I haven't seen him in a long time. The other person, Fall Hunter. He was alright. I didn't be considered Road 2. But it wasn't necessarily that great of a Road 2 anyway, so... I'm rambling at this point. Just looking at useless. In the next episode of whatever the hell comes along with this game, what the hell is going on right now? You'll either get a Road to the Polaroid, or you'll get Cat Got Your Tongue. Because that challenge hasn't been recorded yet. Enough with me and the rambling. I'll be counting up those words in post. And I'll put a notice in front of the next of the 3 videos. Just to let you know about this joke if you're just coming for one thing or another. I don't even know what episode of Road to the Negative this is. Doesn't matter really. Goodbye, everybody!